Hey guys, Nights here and welcome to the Get Version Control series. Throughout the series, we will be going in depth about the GitHub, what is actually the GitHub and actually how to set up the GitHub and where to install and what should we do with the LFS, the large file size, and actually how to use this in the GitHub desktop and much more. By said, let's hop over to it. Welcome back. You might wondering what is a GitHub is. GitHub is a tool which does everything on a base platform. As the name suggests, it gets and hubs in its own root. So which means that we can actually change that and actually make some difference about that. I will in a minute I will show in a slide. This GitHub actually works with a version controller. Actually, these version controllers are connected like a branch which actually travels from one root, master root, which is called as a master root, which is a main root where the owner or a person user should be creating that. So if you get an example about that, if you look at the tree, you can able to see that a trunk rises first and a branches come second. So which means that a trunk which is a owner of the, and it's without changing of that, it just comes with a followed by a branch. It will be resembling as a magic when I talk like that. I'm going to explain you in depth about in a slide. Let's hop onto them. Before getting into the details about the branch, let's talk about the repository. What all the repository? The repository are actually the stuffs which actually creates in a project, and if you are creating that repository into a master branch. So this green line over here is a branch which is called as a master branch on your website. So if you are going to create a repository, it will actually create a master branch which actually checks all the changes and tracks all the users around the master branch. Whenever you actually contribute to the community of your people, then you can able to see that changes over here might occur. This green line here is actually the live part of the website. If you might wondering how you can able to get it back when you are actually changing back to previous uploaded version, as you are changing from the latest version to a old version of your previous uploaded, then it just actually changes back to how it was. Actually, this actually works like changing a branch whenever you want. I will explain you right in a minute. Then other thing is that what if you change or other people change it here, it all get into the metadata. So in that case, actually what we are gonna do is that we will create a branch from where you can actually access. So it will be in a live page but hanging around into the branch in the different part. So actually from there you can able to check it all there. If you actually wanted to make a copy of the website and you have a copy of the website and making another copy of the website like that, just making some changes and applying the images, textures and other package into this, it actually hangs over like that, nodes over this, which is called as a nodes and a branch. Also, whenever the master changes, which is the other person who changes the master, which actually tingle this master to accept that, but it does not accept what it's like that. It accepts like a magic, but it actually pulls them in there and actually tells this branch to accept like that. So it will be same as this person here and this person over there with the same copy of the data between the DOM. If you pay attention to this, whenever this branch is actually making a push request, and actually this branch is actually hanging all the way there. So now what it does, then this branch will actually communicate with only the active line of the website, but not this branch. Actually this means that this is the different, and with this branch is different with those two branches. If you have a texture or image right hanging over here, then if you have the another texture or another stuff awesome another folder like that. You can able to use that, withstand the two of the images on the live branch without changing the without changing the images, actually connecting these either the sides. But what if you have done it wrong, or what if you have done it wrong and just push it up this website, and before pulling the request, it will be actually prompt them to should not pull the request, actually to resolve that. After resolving, it should ask to pull up them. It's really small. Get like to do this like that. If the pull request is approved, it jumps to directly to the node of the active line. At this point of movement, the get does the superior job of movement. Actually, if you want, if we have done everything, but at this time we have made a huge problem. What if we wanted to move back, or wanted to make it from the first? It's so hard, right? So this time the get comes like a handy tool for us. We can actually move this back to this what version we are using, or to this node. Actually, this is a live link. Actually, we can move it from this point to this point to save time, actually to save like that. Do remember that whatever you have changing in the, or applying the changes, or getting the pull request, it actually saves everything at the point of in the node. Actually, we can actually come back whenever we want. That's the only case in the get is resembling really cool for having a, which means that we can actually use this to collaborate, work with a team, and which is actually used for not only in the local but in the global paths. Actually, when you are in a one continent and the other person is in a different state or different part of the country, then he can actually access with your data what you are actually making and make money out of that. The get actually uses like that and makes the everything for you to make create and been awesome for this all the get does. It's really amazing platform, guys. Then this get link should be in the description below. If you want to check out, you can be able to check out from the link in the description. That's pretty much everything for this video. Actually, I will come in the next video and I'll show you how to use the LFS and other stuffs, like combining the LFS into the GitHub desktop and making that. It's really useful for tools, guys. Stay awesome, keep creating. Nihal Knights signing out.
This video is made possible by my supporters on the Dreadeye. If you want more videos like this, then check out my Dreadeye page, is in the link in the description. To stay up to date on my new releases, make sure you have follow me on the main social media.